ICD-10 JJ-10B guidelines 049-10. Now, in this theory part, we're going to learn the difference between NEC, NEC, and NOS, NOS. And basically the difference is that you can find a code for some reason. When you have a NEC, it means that the doctor has given you all the information that he knows about the condition of the patient, and in spite of all the information, you can't find a code. That's a NEC. And NOS here means that the doctor has not given you all the information, so you have to query the doctor. You have to look for the doctor and say, "Doctor, please tell me more about the patient because I can't code." So you query, you call the doctor, you write the doctor, you text the doctor, you try to find the doctor and get more information for a NOS. For a NEC, the doctor is there's no business calling the doctor because the doctor has given you everything. But with all the information that the doctor has given you, there's no code, right? So now we're going to read the theory, but that's basically what it is. NEC is the doctor has given you all the information, and with all that information, you can't find a code. And NO says that the doctor needs to give you more information, so call the doctor. All right, let's read now.
6. Abbreviation.
6A, alphabetic index abbreviations.
NEC, not elsewhere classifiable.
Not elsewhere classifiable means that even you have all the information, all the medical information, you can't find a code, right? This abbreviation in the alphabetic index represents other specified, right? When a specific code is not available for a condition, the alphabetic index directs you to the coder to the other specified code in the tabular list. Okay, so what was the other specified code?
NOS, NOS, not otherwise specified.
This abbreviation is the equivalent of unspecified, right? Which means that it was not specified by the doctor. And then the explanation that we gave you at the beginning is in the little frame there, NEC, which means that you have all the information, the doctor has given you all the information, but you can't code. NEC, not elsewhere classified or other specified, used when the information in the medical record provides all the detail for which a specific code does not exist, but you can't find a code. And NOS is not otherwise specified or unspecified.
Used when the information in the medical record is insufficient to assign a more specific code.
So the answer is, when do you query a doctor? When you have a NEC or when you have a NOS? When you have a NOS, right? Because in the NOS, it means that the doctor has not given you all the information that he has. Okay? So that's our theory for today. And now we're going to do a problem. Ready, set, go. Okay. ICD-10 JJ-10A, page 376, O2L2.
Term birth, living child, vaginal delivery, physiological neonatal jaundice.
That's right. It's a term birth, which means that the birth was occur in the expected time frame, which is 9 months, right? It's a living child, and it's a vaginal delivery, which is a regular delivery. Vaginal is regular; it's not a cesarean operation, right? And but there's a problem. The baby comes with physiological neonatal jaundice. Okay, so that's the diagnosis. And we're going to count to 3 so you can give us the ICD-10 code for this diagnosis. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is Z38.00, and the other code, there are 2 codes. The second code is P59.9. Why there are 2 codes? Because the baby is not normal. He has been born with a condition, and we have to describe a condition with a code. So that's why we need a second code. So the first one is Z38.00, and the second one is P59.9. Okay? If you got that, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's explain to you, let's give you a couple of tips so you can get the answer. First tip.
Level 2 difficulty, 2 codes.
There are 2 codes to describe this condition, right? One that it's a regular birth, and the second one is that there was something wrong with the baby when he was born, right?
Right.
The second one.
Start with newborn, born in hospital for the first code.
For the first code, you start newborn and then born in a hospital. Why do we go to born in a hospital?
Because we are using ICD-10 CM, we assure that the birth
We assume that the birth
was in a hospital or other care facility.
Which is the default situation, right? If they don't tell you anything where the baby was born, then that by default, it has to be in a healthcare facility, right? Otherwise, they would tell you he was born on the street, he was born in the house, he was born in the woods, or wherever the baby was born. If the baby is born outside of a healthcare facility, that's strange. The regular thing, the norm is for the baby to be born in a healthcare facility. So that's why we go newborn and born in hospital, right? Okay, now for the second code.
For the second code, start with jaundice.
Start with jaundice, right? And we're going to explain a little bit what jaundice is. Newborn jaundice occurs when a baby has a high level of bilirubin in the blood. And what's bilirubin?
Bilirubin is a yellow substance that the body creates when it replaces old red blood cells.
All red blood cells, right? The liver helps break down the substance so it can remove from the body in the stool. Okay, so that's what jaundice is. Okay, so we already gave you tips, and you know the answer already. The answer is C38.00 and P59.9. But now we're gonna count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path how to get to the answer. Right? 1, 2, 3. All right. This is the summary of the whole problem. It's a term birth, is a living child, is a vaginal delivery, but the baby comes with physiological neonatal jaundice. Okay, there's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to newborn.
Go to newborn.
Then you go to born in a hospital.
You go to born in a hospital or other birthing facility if you read the underline, right? Any place, any healthcare is qualifies for this, right?
Yes.
And what do we get?
C38.00.
That's the code that we get. Now we're going to check this in the tabular.
First you go to tabular.
The tabular.
Then you get to the first 3 characters,
which is
C38.
C38.
Yes. It's live-born infants according to place of birth and type of delivery.
Live-born infants according to place of birth and type of delivery, right? And if we add a 0, that means what?
And it means single live-born infant, hospital.
Born in a hospital or
other.
Or other healthcare facility. Any healthcare facility qualifies for this, right?
Right.
Okay, now what happens when you add the second 0?
That is delivered vaginally.
Vaginally, which means that naturally, right? There's no need for operation, for an incision, for a cutting the mother. It comes through the vagina, right? Okay, that is that's where you do an equal sign right there, and we have the first code. But remember that the baby comes with a condition, so we have to code that too. So the code number 2 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to jaundice.
You start with jaundice because that's what he has, jaundice. And then?
Then newborn.
Newborn. And what do you have?
P59.9.
P59.9. Now we're going to check this in the tabular. So the code number 2 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to tabular.
Then you go to P59.
Go to P59. What is that?
Neonatal jaundice from other and unspecified causes.
Which is more or less what we have, right? And then we add the 9. And what is the 9?
That is physiological.
Physiological, right? Physiological. And we have an NOS, not always specified, which means if we don't have any more information, this is the code, right?
Right.
And then we have the equal sign, and means that we double check. So the answer is 038.00 and P59.9. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
Right, just click in the red rectangle that says subscribe, and you will get
up to 3 videos every day that we make.
Right.
ICD-10s, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
That's correct. So don't forget to visit our website and to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.